Are you like me, trying to follow the Gary V dream? He talks about posting across all of these different social media platforms, having it all ready to go, create one piece of content, longer form, and then chop that up and send it out across the board. That is what I'm doing right now. This is me raw. This is my initial attempt at this. So I'm going to walk you through what I've been doing. Let me know if there's a better, more efficient way to do it, or a way that's going to allow me to capture more views, likes, whatever. So check it out. Let me know. This is one man's journey. Let's go. Okay, so first off, I did start a podcast, and that's been great to get a bunch of content. The next thing that I did is from that podcast, I've paid a video editor to create a bunch of shorter clips based off of that. Me and my assistant will go in and we will timestamp everything and say, here's what we think a good clip would be. Maybe drop in a couple pictures or thoughts that we have around the idea. Then from there, once I have those clips from the podcast, I then will put there's going to be 3 apps basically that you need here. The first one is I'll put it through the Captions app, so that you have to pay for. Then I have PixArt, which is for the thumbnails, that you have to pay for too. And then I have CapCut for any video editing that I need to do, post, or anything that I'm uploading on my own. So I'm going to start this video off in PixArt, creating some thumbnails and walk through all the social media platforms really quick, but thought you might get started there and then we'll roll through it. All right, so starting in PixArt right here. Okay, let's go ahead and open the PixArt app. You can see I have an old one in there. I like to use these color backgrounds. Makes it a little bit easier. So just go down to the bottom and click New. Then we're going to go to the Tools section. And we're going to crop this in a way that's going to fit the thumbnail we're trying to create. Here I just do a YouTube one. You're going to want to go vertical for stuff on Instagram and Reels and stuff like that. But you can create them in here, which is really, really nice. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to pick a picture of me, goofy face, of course. Let's remove the background. Click of a button, really nice. Add a shadow. Why not? Let's add a border. Nice little features you can do. You can see just moving it around makes it really quite easy. All right, we're going to add some text. And whatever. I play around this every time. I'm getting better at this. I'm sure there's a million suggestions on how to make these better, but I'm just showing you how I do things really quick to post across all forms of social media. So drop in, some type of sticker that has to do with the thing that we're talking about, and we're going to be pretty much good to go here. Going to go ahead and save that to my photos. Now one thing I'll do is when I'm using a video clip or a photo, I'm going to set it as a favorite so I can quickly go back to it. So you can see here, we go right up to TikTok now. We're going to cruise through this. TikTok into my favorites. Going to go ahead. I've used the Captions app to put some captions on here. So once the video has captions already, then I'm going to pop back in, put in whatever hashtags I think are going to be relevant. And going to then pick now you don't have a thumbnail on TikTok, right? So you kind of got to try to pick something that looks somewhat catchy, figure out what your thumbnail text might be here, and then you're going to make that available to folks, and hopefully that's going to do it. So I'm going to wait for that to upload, and some of this is sped up obviously, and boom, we're good to go. So we are now live on TikTok. So we're going to move into Instagram now. Now Instagram does allow you to put a thumbnail in for Reels. So hopefully you've created one. Again, I use PixArt for that. I'll make something exactly the same. So we'll edit cover after we upload the video. Select the cover that I've made, which I've already done, pre-made. We're going to put in, sometimes I try to copy and paste my descriptions here. Maybe some hashtags might be a little bit different, many won't, so I can try to use them. Also experiment with just different language. Probably too much different testing going on between platforms, but again, I'm just trying to put stuff out there. I'm going to tag my guy and going to go ahead and upload that video. So Instagram is now uploaded, and again, Twitter, pretty basic here. Upload the video. Again, a copy and paste. You can upload to Twitter from LinkedIn, which is a good idea, which I've done, and it just depends if you're doing it from mobile or from your PC. All of this was done with mobile, so you don't even have to have your computer, although there are some things that you can do on the PC that make it a lot easier. So I apologize to my guy here. I wish I could put a different thumbnail on Twitter, but that's just what it is. So we've got kind of the sleepy eye look. Going to upload that, and should be good here in a second. And we're good. So we're going to move on to LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn does have some cool tools if you're doing it on your PC. In this case I'm not, so I'm just mobile. One of them is picking a thumbnail. So I don't think you can do that. There's my leg as I'm making the video. I'm going to go into my favorites because that's where I've saved a video. I try not to use the watermarked ones, so that creates that TikTok one after you do it. I try not to do that. So lots of good advice on how to get stuff to kind of spread on LinkedIn. I've had good success hashtags, tagging other people, stuff like that seems to get a pretty good response. Again, no thumbnail here, but I think you can do it if you're doing it online, which I would much prefer, but wasn't online for this. Going to post that, and it's going to pop up there. Shout out to Codapack, see whatever other ads are popping up in front of me. All right, so once that goes live, I always like to just hang on and make sure it uploads. Stuff can always go wrong, so there we have it. All right, now on to Facebook. Now, I don't put it on my personal Facebook. I have a fan page that I've created. You can see some of my reels on Facebook have had 1,000 views, and this is like 1 week into it, so some stuff has 1 view, so I'm, whatever. Just posting here, just trying to get content out there. So I'll go to my fan page, bottom right hand corner, or excuse me, you can see you want to click on Reel, not put a post, create a post, because it takes you into a different kind of setup. So we'll go ahead, there's my face, but I'm going to pick from the library. I'll go into my favorites, of course. Like I've said, it makes it easier to go and find the video and make sure I don't, upload something different or whatever. So again, going to put in the hashtags, same thing, copy and paste if you can. I'm going to make that public, and we're going to get that pushed out. So again, this is I'll play around with some of the language. I probably shouldn't, or I should keep it tighter, but anyways, just trying to get stuff out there, see what catches. My goal is to kind of do this for a few months and then be watching what's getting the best traction and, make adjustments as needed by platform. So, once, so that reel's uploaded to Facebook fan page. Okay, that looks good. So now we're going to go to YouTube. And again, I think YouTube has a lot more tools if you're going through the PC, but you can just upload from your phone just like this. I don't know if they have the ability to go to your favorites here, so I actually had to go make sure I clicked on the right video. Sometimes these things are not easy to scroll through and find stuff. That's why I always put it in favorites if I can, but maybe YouTube can help us with that in the future. Anyways, going to make sure you only have 60 seconds here. If it's short, so you got to make sure you cut the right part if you're going to cut it. The other thing too is that there's no thumbnail on a short, so what I'll do is I'll actually put text at the top like this, because YouTube will select the thumbnail picture for you. But if I have that text going across the screen for the whole time, then basically I'll have at least some language there that looks sort of like a thumbnail, independent of what they choose. So captions are really key here too, because, well, that's all that people see, and you don't dictate what image people see as the thumbnail. So that's what I do on that. And that is how I am trying to play the Gary V game. And in less than 10 minutes, at least the video is less than 10 minutes, how I'm posting across all the platforms, trying to get as much visibility and build the brand the best that I can with the tools that I have at my disposal. Good luck!